I just want to start this video by saying that I'm not an expert on any mythology I cover on this channel. I'm doing this just as a hobby. I did an independent research and I want you to tell me if I missed or interpreted something wrong in the comments. What are you up to, fellow Zoomers? I'm Kalo, and today I'm gonna cover the representation of Tibetan mythology and Megaten. But before we get into this video, I want you to subscribe, click the bell, and follow me and Matt on our social media. So without any further delay, let's get into this.
Number 1. The Blinds.
The first demon I have for you today is Hayagriva. Hayagriva is depicted as a man with a horse's head in both Hinduism and Buddhism. He is an avatar of Vishnu and represents knowledge and wisdom. In some legends, he puts the sun in the skies every morning or is a fierce fighter on the battlefield. In Tibetan Buddhism, he is the deity of compassion Avalokiteshvara and is one of the 8 main Dharmapalas and can heal diseases, especially skin diseases. In Japan, he is called Batukanon and protects people that were born into animals. Hayagriva appeared in only 3 games, and those are SMT Imagine and my personal favorites Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, where he appeared as Harley's tuner.
Number 2. Enigma, Station X.
Next on our list is Yama, who in the Vedic mythology was the first person to ever die and is the ruler of the souls of the dead. His name means twin in the Vedic language because he is said to have a twin named Yami. He also appears in the Buddhist mythos where he judges the dead and decides if they are reincarnated or go to hell and reincarnate later. In China, he is known as Yanluo Wang and Lord Enma in Japan, and in both countries' mythologies is believed to judge people who were evil towards others in life and decides their punishment. He is also the master of Mizuki, Gazuki and Third Egg. We will talk about them later, so just stick around. In Tibetan mythology, Yama or Shinje, as he is known there, was a monk who meditated for over 50 years before thieves stole his bull and killed it alongside the monk. Then out of sheer fucking anger, the monk's soul transformed his dead body into Shinje, killed the thieves, threatened and attacked Tibet, and had to be stopped by Yamantaka and sent to hell. Like, okay, you do you, I guess. Yama appeared in a few games and his biggest role was in SMT1, where he was a boss in the law and the neutral routes. He is also featured in Magic Tensei 2, both Devil Survivor games, Soul Hackers, the first 3 Persona games and DX2. By the way, Yama has one of my favorite designs in Megaten, and the next demons actually serve Yama, and those are...
Number 3. Movo 10.
It's Third Egg, Mizuki and Gazuki. Who did you expect, a Mothman? First, let's talk about Third Egg. In Tibetan mythos, Third Egg is, as stated earlier, a servant of Yama. Third Egg gives death and illness to people and takes them to hell. But if you dance for him, he can cure illness, or them, because he is sometimes depicted as 2 separate beings. But in Hinduism, he is more of a guide for souls of people in hell. You see, when Yama brings people to hell, Third Egg takes them to a part of hell they belong to, and leaves them there. Due to Third Egg's popularity, he appeared in a lot of games which include almost every mainline game excluding SMT3 and the SMT4 duology, the Majin Tensei duology, the Raido duology, the Persona Q duology, and the Digital Devil Saga duology, and the Raido manga.
Number 4. Mr. Skylight, Lost at Sea.
Okay, I'm gonna cheat here a little because number 4 will be 2 demons, and those are Mizuki and Gazuki. They are a pair of beings that punish damned souls in the afterlife. Mizuki tortures the souls in the afterlife and chooses which body the soul of a sinner will occupy upon reincarnation. Gazuki is a little more interesting because he was a bull that died working tirelessly his whole life. And so Yama turned him into a deity who keeps damned souls from escaping the underworld. They both appeared in the same games, and the amount of titles they appeared in is impressive. They appeared in Megami Tensei 2, Shin Megami Tensei, All Last Bibles, both Majin Tensei games, Raido vs King Abaddon, Persona Q and Persona Q2, and both Devil Survivors.
Number 5. Jeff the Killer.
Now let us move on to our last demon of the day, which is Yeti. I think Yeti needs no introduction, but for those who live under a rock, here's a summary. Yeti is a cryptid who lives in the Himalayas. He is said to be a humanoid or even a primate who is supposed to guard the Himalayas. He is also known as Mete by the indigenous people in the region. I hope he appeared in great games such as Devil Summoner or SMT4. Let's see...
I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a nightmare to record due to me changing locations a lot in the past few days. Follow me and Matt on our social media, linked below. Like, subscribe, and tell me what demon you like the most, and goodbye.
Gru, you might want to sit down for this one. I just solved the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 online.